1, 2, 3.
Tell me who you are and who you were. How much have you been paid? Take it easy, RELAX. Would you like to have something to drink? To tell you the truth, in this contract, I don't care about anything but me. I just want the cash transferred to my account, cause it make me feel alright. Yeah. I'm busy, dizzy, lazy, got a globalized and growing mind. Above all, I'm wise, I'm very well organized. Make me a compromise. Watch me rise high for the last time. See how this connection works. Information goes back and forth. I sit beside the window, and all I do is watch the shadows grow longer, linger for better. You'll never know what internal decadence means. Yeah. Huh. Come on. He's got opinion and posted suggestion, but never reveals his name. Read by someone, taken as a good one, but nobody know who wrote it. Few lies of the sentence lie, anonymity annoying me all the time. It's like a 2-channel where people just throw their anger, forget about those foul actions. You're driving an expensive car, expectancy, supremacy. You're out of control, the troll is waiting down below. You're still like an experience, too bad, too close, too late to notice where you are, there's no other way. Dependency to the tendency, occasionally you misunderstood. Living a life of mediocrity, hypocrisy, legitimacy. Go over it, game over now, is this the place to shine? Sit down to it or drown bright, it's your turn to throw the dice. But tell me who you are and who you were. Say, how much have you been paid? Take it easy, RELAX. You wanna have something to drink? To tell you the truth, in this contract, I don't care about anyone but me. I just want that cash transferred to my account, cause it make me feel alright. I'm busy, dizzy, lazy, gotta globalize and grow your mind. Above all, I'm wise, I'm very well organized. Make me a compromise. Watch me rise high for the last time. That's how the connection works. Information goes back and forth. Sit beside the window, and all I do is watch the shadows grow longer, linger for better. You'll never know what this internal decadence means. You're driving an expensive car, expectancy, supremacy. You're out of control, the troll is waiting down below. You're still lacking experience, too bad, too close, too late to notice where you are, there's no other way. Dependency to the tendency, occasionally you misunderstood. Living a life mediocrity, hypocrisy, legitimacy. Go over it, game over now. Is this a place to shine? Get down to it or drown, but it's your turn to throw the dice. the scales. Got that fire. Bring it back real quick. Back with the fury, power in the air. I found yourself in a dungeon lair. Ain't no way to be prepared, so shake that scary dairy air. Going hard on the mushroom tip, going large on the turtle grip. Spin around and your shell get flipped. Mess around and your wig gets split. Back it up right here, and get that tail in gear. I want that buccaneer. Gonna let it get a new career. I'll put you in a trance. My game is so advanced. This floor don't stand a chance when I unleash this dance. Claws up, knees bent, tail straight, bill spent, eyes wide, shell unlocked. That's the way we rock. Clowns road, bridge burn, sand slide, club turn, shots fired, plans made. 'Cause that's the way we do the raid. That's the way the game is played. No one's coming to your aid. Never let the music fade. That's the way we do the raid. I'm breathing fire. That's the way we do the raid. Ain't getting tired. That's the way we do the raid. Just call me sire. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the raid. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ain't gon' be denied. Swing your arms from side to side. One leg up, fist to the north. Blow up like a rocket at the fourth. Next up, ain't no hassle. Like a shorty in another damn castle. But since we're here right now, I can show you how. Five balls, five dudes, red hair, attitude, henchmen, pockets full. That's the way we roll. Back crack, pie spill, jaw slack, sharp grill, world mode, options waiting. 'Cause that's the way we do the raid. That's the way the game is played. No one's coming to your aid. Never let the music fade. That's the way we do the raid. Whoa, that's the way we do the raid. Whoa, that's the way we do the raid. Whoa, that's the way we do the. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the raid. That's the way the game is played. No one's coming to your aid. I love being bad. Never let the music fade. I ain't even mad. That's the way we do the raid. I'm crushing it flat. That's the way we do the raid. I'm stressed as a cat. That's the way we do the raid. What do you think of that? That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the raid.
Greetings. Hello. How are we doing? Hi, Sean. Hi, Pause. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. It's Friday, so hopefully you have the weekend to relax from your placement hellstorm.
Let's have a chat. No,
Oh.
a colorful discussion.
Okay, even better. So yeah, as I mentioned on Twitter, I already collected all the metal flowers. So all the collectibles are done. I also went and grabbed the last of the... I forget if I did this on stream or not, but I grabbed all the Vantages. I must have done this on stream, yes. Yeah, I finished everything but the metal flowers, and then I finished the metal flowers. Because I figured those wouldn't be as exciting to watch. The only thing I had trouble with, I think, was that when I went to go grab... Gosh, I forget which one. I went to go grab one somewhere. Maybe up here? Might have been like here. I accidentally started a side quest, but I was able to just leave. And they were like getting attacked by Glinthawks. I think it was the Hunter's Lodge trial, and I was like, alright, peace out. But I have all the pretty flowers, so we're gonna give them to Kudiv.
You're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
I brought you all the things that are lovely.
Let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Okay.
I am always happy to trade with you. Till we meet again. Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things? Hello again. I hope you brought me something. I look forward to trading. Everyone
doesn't
needs a splash of
give me any more
color.
dialogue, which makes me sad. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go through a bunch of these. Flashing light warning, I guess. Okay. Now we're actually gonna see. We got 1,000 metal shards, weapon coil, and a bunch more mod boxes. Okay, flashing light warning again. I'm out of mod slots. Well, get rid of the green ones at least. Okay. There we go. I also went and grabbed this. Just for the heck of it. Apparently it can be upgraded, but I think I need to be playing New Game Plus to do that. I have it though. But yeah, last time I think I got like all the purple weapons that were available to me. So that's pretty nice. Let's 27, 26, 25, 23. Yeah. I'm gonna sell this one. Yeah, these could all be pretty helpful. Resist corruption, resist range, resist shock. This is just freeze, so let's get rid of that. That's some good handling ones. Yeah, I don't need these. If anything is blue, and I have something that's purple, and it's just fire damage. I'm not gonna combine that with anything, so I might as well just get rid of it. Handling and freeze. That's just damage. Like, I don't need extra tear, because I got extra tear. Gaming, everybody. Gaming. Okay. So I did say we're gonna do cauldrons today. We did that one. Let me take off that. Take off that. It's collectibles, which I think are all done anyway. Oh, I went and did all the corrupted zones too, just because I figured they'd be stupid easy to do. Like, there's one left I did not do. I feel like my mouse was like just on it. Ah, here we go, right here. I have one left here because this one, looking at it, was a doozy, so I left that to do on stream. But first, we're gonna do some cauldrons because I want to be able to override more machines. I don't know if I could override a Thunderjaw, but that would be pretty fun if I could. I kind of want to do that. So yeah, pause. If you're still there, let me know how your day went. And if you're looking forward to doing anything over the weekend that isn't just chilling. I knew it. Long. I'm sorry to hear that. What are they weak against again? I'm not sure what I'm doing over the weekend. I'm still waiting to hear from the person I need to meet to actually start my placement. What? I thought you started your placement. Oh, here we go. The body's weak to electricity. We know there's at least 2. At least 3. I see a third one.
Out of range.
No, I haven't. I was supposed to. That... okay. I am sorry, boss. That is bullshit. All 3 of them are here, it seems like. What do I want to do about this?
Calm.
Okay, this was probably a mistake. Okay, now I'm in here. Oh, I can just go inside. I don't have to fight them. But now I kind of really want to. Besides, it'll probably cause me trouble when I leave anyway, so. But everything's so behind and disorganized I haven't been able to yet. That's such bullshit.
Gotta try.
I don't know if you can like leave reviews for colleges, but like I hope you can leave reviews for colleges. There's something way over there that apparently heard what was going down. Also, all the hours I missed due to no fault of my own were forced to make up. Even though it's the college's fault we're behind on hours. I'm so sorry. Like, I think we were talking about it last time. I can see why you need to make up the hours, but like, at least give you a chance to like just see if you've learned the material.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
What would be? I really want to know. Okay, they did run off in that direction.
Lights down.
Ow. Shit. Knock that off. Like literally, knock it off. And now they all run off in that direction. See if I can Nope. I guess it's because they can't hit me from up here now that I took off all their guns. So they're just like, oh, we better fuck off. But I tripped one of their bomb thingies. Not again.
I think I'm in the clear.
There we go. All gone now. I even got my rock back. Hell yeah. Alright, time to go delving now.
So
Finally.
much for being careful.
Yeah, just tell everyone we're here, Aloy, please. I should also make sure my ammo is full. At least as full as it needs to be. There we go.
Stocking up.
Gosh, where was it? There was a place that I desperately needed to fill my medicine pouch, and I was thinking like, oh, I should have headed there first. Then also those stalkers could have been back, so like, probably not.
I'll tuck that away.
Wonder how many machines I'm gonna have to fight on my way in. That's a Thunderjaw. Is this? We're already at the core. We're already at the core and I just have to fight a Thunderjaw. Well. I'm gonna, well, I mean, for one thing, what's my new resource? Oh, I guess whatever it was, I just got it. Probably a Grazer, no, Stalker. Yeah. Stalker Heart must have been the new one. Crafting. Gonna mod the Shadow Trip Caster to have, let's see. Oh, that'll be less. I could put some more freeze on it, but I don't think the negative 40 points is worth it. Kind of wish you could like craft your own mods, like maybe combine them. I also did not notice the two of them circling the thing. That's okay. We'll just stealth kill one and then the other, and we'll be fine. I really hope that thing doesn't break out on its own or something once I kill the second one, because I am not prepared. I wonder if I could remove its tail before it's actually available to fight. Well, now it's mine, but the thing next to it's killing it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna run around, I'm gonna grab everything. I'm gonna attempt to remove its tail before we actually break it out. Also, I need to shave my mustache a bit. This is getting a little long there. Unrelated to what we're doing. Oh, so I mentioned it on Twitter, but I watched the Mitchells versus the Machines last night. And beyond giving me at least some Nier Automata Horizon Zero Dawn vibes, not super related to this, but it is a really good movie. Please check it out if you haven't.
Just a matter of time.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm the one that recommended it to Slab. Oh, nice. Wait, if you haven't seen it, why are you recommending it? guess since I plan on going up this one, we'll just put a few extra near me. Because I heard amazing things? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Alex Hirsch has been tweeting about it a lot, presumably because he worked on it, which he did. But, I don't know. I still think it stands on its own even without his recommendation. Okay, so here's where we check this out. Oh no, it's weak to shield cutting things, which is what this is. Never mind. Okay, I think they saw what I was doing and they decided to not let me do it. Let me keep trying though. Okay, never mind. I'm wondering if I should throw like way more traps down on the ground, but I guess we're just gonna go for it. Maybe I'll set it on fire once we start too, if I can. Wish me luck.
Uh-oh, someone's grumpy.
Alright, I set it on fire. Grab the disc launcher, Aloy, please. You did not grab the disc launcher like I wanted, Aloy. What is happening? What is happening right now? I wouldn't come any closer if I were you. This should be it if it tries to ram me. Ooh, bots. Well, that was fun. Thunderdrifts are kind of okay when you get all the time in the world to prepare for them. Can I not grab? Okay, guess I can't grab that. Robots. I should go rewatch Hedgehog the Sonic again. It's a good comic. And the guy who made it's now working on an official Sonic comic, so like, wow. Okay.
There we go. Information.
Cauldron Zeta. Done. 10,000 experience and a skill point. It's like 2 skill points. Zeta overrides available. Thunderjaw, Rockbreaker, and Stormbird. I can now override like the most beastly machines. Oh god, I'm excited. Let's see. I also went through and got some skills, so now the only things I have left all cost 3 or... I was going to say 3 or more, but no. They all cost 3, and then I guess more if I'm counting like this as something. Because I would have to spend 6 to get to it, I guess. Oh god, there's so many notifications. There we go. Okay. Data points? I got another one? Oh, right. Again, I get them for cauldrons. Okay. Okay. I need more blue cauldrons. There's one. There's one. I'm kind of like, what if I start over here? But I'm going to start in a more safe location, I think. Also save, just in case my game decides to crash again. Because I have had this game crash on me, I think twice now. Which isn't a whole lot, but it's more than I feel like a game should. So... Oh, unrelated to anything. I got more Ruby cards. So, like, my deck is almost done. I just have this many cards left to get in the mail. I'm making a Yang Blake deck. And then I might have enough cards to just, like, make the Crime Ozpin deck I wanna make as well. I didn't actually save like I said I was going to. I love how fast quick saving is in this game. Like, holy crap. That is some good stuff. I can try to just follow the mountains and I shouldn't get bothered by too many machines. If I do... I also need to start taking us more bandit camps, I think. So I might do that today as well. Since I am technically bound by time today. Last week I went up on like right until 8 o'clock and I don't think I should have done that. For Spooky's sake.
Signals setting off an alert.
Of course, I didn't know Spooky was home already. Because I assumed they wouldn't be home until like... I don't know, at least like 8:30. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna stream until 8. And like, I think around like 7:30, Spooky was like, oh, I'm home. I called out of work. And I was like, oh, whoops, my bad. What do we got down here? Just some watchers. Just some watchers? That's nothing.
Now they're hunting me.
Okay, now I just gotta get down safely. Which is probably gonna be the more challenging part. Ah, okay. It's all good. Thanks for the box, guys. It's appreciated. Okay, so this college is probably going to be... Well, honestly, that college was kind of easy, but just because I think I was a little overpowered for it. Is the entrance down here, or am I just kind of fucked?
Some kind of liquid flowing through that pipe.
Well, no going back now. Is that a loading screen?
Looks like I'm not the first to look for a way in.
I was gonna say. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there should be torches. So I'm a little worried there might be bandits down here instead of just machines.
They were curious too. But I'm better prepared. I hope it's enough.
Okay, seems like we might be fine.
Looks like things are going my way.
Literally. Okay, we have fun here.
That rushing sound again.
Kill it all, that's the plan. That is the plan. Hitman, how are you doing today? How are you feeling today?
It's over 9,000!
Thank you, Hitman.
Need to find a way through that shell.
A Ravager, eh? And a Watcher, and another Watcher. I'm doing alright? That's good. Damn.
Turning back.
I probably should have been using this to begin with. At least for those. You know, playing some more Dying Light later tonight. Fix my output down to 720 and my bit rate down to 3000. Nice.
Now's my chance.
How come it gets to run through the barrier? I don't get to run through the barrier. That's not fair. Oh, that's just kind of sad. What don't you like? You don't like freezing? So sad. Hopefully it works. I hope so too. Unfortunately, I probably won't be around to help you test it. 'Cause Fridays are now my busy days, so I apologize. I have so many sparkers. I have almost 400 sparkers. What the hell? Granted, it always feels like I need most of them. Okay, let's see. I want to get to the other side, so let's get that going the other way. Yeah, no worries.
Ugh, the scrapes.
Tenderly. No, I want it going that way. Oh yeah, I guess I could go a little bit faster just by doing that. Wait, there's a recharge on it? I never noticed there was a recharge on it.
All right, that should get me through.
Oh, it's down there in the corner. Okay. Ah, okay. So there's nothing down here for me. Nope. Okay, so I just gotta go back over there and grab that. Okay. Ooh, we got some shell walker shells. Oh wow, you're close to the ending? Well, I'm just doing the cauldrons right now. I'm not doing the story stuff. Oh, so you mean I'm close to the end of the cauldron? I haven't even done like a third ruin yet, because I think all those are like, I think not the college, the ruins are story bound. You can move over here, see if it moves at all. Okay.
A little more.
Damn, buddy. You did good. Probably could have taken down a Ravager if there was another one. I remember that where you had to ride that, I remember doing it late game, so maybe that's why I thought that. Maybe. Like, you don't have to do this stuff at all, I don't think. Or at least, like... I don't know. I don't think you need to do it at all. But you can do it. And yeah. That's where I'm at now. Vending machine. Do I have the thing for... I think I do. Yeah, increases the time a machine will remain overridden indefinitely. Okay. So I don't need to worry about that thing going AWOL on me. I'm sure you also probably have to do like a cauldron at the end of the game. It's size of, and I think it's, there's one story you have to do, but yeah, those are just bonus skills weapons. Yeah, exactly. Same thing with the flowers, which I did turn those in. And they got me some like nice parts. No weapons or anything though. At least not yet. How do I get out of here? There we go. Okay, now sadly I think I need to take out this one in case I want to override another one later. Because this one's not going to follow us as far as I know. I don't think it can follow us. It's just going to patrol the area it was already patrolling. Where'd it go? Oh, you're down there. How did I miss that? Here we go. Sad. You might need to hunt the other ones for weapons. Oh no, I mean I got all of them. My collectible book is done, at least for the base game. I still haven't done the stuff for the Frozen Wilds yet. But yeah, I think I need to like, get further in the story probably. Is that just another... what? Oh, there's something up there. Okay. Or maybe this is the way I need to go. Who knows? Seems like it. Okay. I'm gonna assume that other door down there is just a non-way through.
From the wilds, and it all flows here, like blood to a heart. So the cauldron runs on life itself.
Oh damn! Yeah, I know there's a merchant you could trade in. Yeah, no, I did that. I traded everything in. What is that? Oh, it's another vent. Probably from a different point of view. This stuff I'm breathing in right now cannot be good for Aloy's health. Maybe it was a DLC I was thinking. Sorry, no problem. You're fine. You're right in that I need to delve to the ruins to get the best armor, but I don't think I can actually go to any more ruins until I go to like more story points. And even then, I still gotta find the power armor, or the power cells, so.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, we got a friendly one that's just kind of chilling. I remember one of the power cells was near the end of the game, and you had to climb a super tall mountain. Might do the story some to unlock it. Yeah, no, we went to that. Can I show it here? Hold on. Floor up. Here we go. Yeah, no, we went to that mountain. It's I don't think I have it active right now. Hold on. There we go. It's this right here, but we couldn't get inside yet. So yeah, you're right. You have to do some story stuff first. Damn! My poor little man. Actually, what do you... Weaknesses, electricity. Hold on. He's already walking away, but... I do have the war bow now. And that has some lovely shock arrows. Kick its ass, Seabass. But yeah, the mountain you have to climb to get that power cell and go to that ruin. We did that, like I said. That's where we fought that second Stormbird that I wasn't planning on fighting, but then I did it anyway. Did you turn around already? Fuck. Oh, no, you did not. You know, if I can't have them fighting me, might as well have them fighting each other. There we go. That's what I wanted. Forgot I have to hit them a few times. I was gonna say, wasn't there another walker, or not walker, watcher? I don't think I can get them to fight until they're close to each other. Hopefully it doesn't see me. Now, what are you weak against? You don't like fire, so... Alright, fuck it. I forgot I took that off my bow. I took the bow off, I should say. And down he goes. Ooh, what you got for me? Fire coil. Okay. The fuck was that? Did it call in more machines? What the heck? Oh, hey, watch her. Thank you. There's a hole now. Oh, hole, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe just... Yeah. Oh, Aloy, get down. That works.
That's where I need to go. The belly of this giant beast.
Ooh, that was a little close.
That's where I need to go.
I know, you said that already. And I'm working on it. Oh, right down there. Oh, is that a sawtooth? I don't know if I've really fought those one-on-one yet. Not sawtooth, snapjaw. That's what I meant. No going back now.
Damn. Boots are full of water.
Aloy, would you hit it? Thank you. Alright, so let's see. Snapshot in general does not like fire. I can do that. We're also going to put our sharp shot bow back into our pallet. Are there any other machines I need to worry about? I don't think so.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
What do you mean time's over, fight's on? Yeah, no, he sees me. But I think we're okay for now, Aloy. Okay, I did get it. Just attached weird. Okay. I also forgot to check the room for stuff I want. So I'm gonna do that. What? I ran out of resource space? Holy crap. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I have a lot of resources now. Before I do that, let's top off literally all our ammo. Or at least all the ammo I can. There we go. Travel, I don't need to do that anymore. Make all those. Make some health potions. Make some these. Okay. So that should be all the materials I can use right now, so let's sell the rest. Or at least like anything I have multiple stacks of. I also have too many shards, so there's that too. I could probably get rid of some Ridgewood because I'm not using it as much. I'm not getting rid of wire though. I ended up having to buy so much of that, so. I guess I could spend some money gambling on modification boxes if I really wanted to. I also went hunting for so much blaze just because I ended up using so much of it. It took a while, but turns out that first hunting ground you usually come across, all those grazers there, great spot for hunting blaze down. Okay, so that's that. I have 2 badger stacks. I don't need. There we go. Charger lenses, we can go to those. Long leg lenses, we can go to those. Glinthawk, ancient necklace. I probably could have just sold the stuff like that, the stuff that you're just meant to disassemble and sell. Oh well. So many hearts. I need to figure out what to do with all of them.
I gotta pick it up and move.
Aloy, we're fine. Like, we are actually okay right now. This poor thing is just like, what is she doing? I don't understand. I guess just throw one. There we go. Okay. Okay, I want Terra Blast.
This is about to get a lot harder.
We got friends. Explode, please. Thank you. Next one too, please. Oh, fuck. There we go. All good. Could use some more mushrooms, though. Ooh, a corruption coil. Yes, please. Yeah, I might as well take all my blast traps back while I can. Actually, do I still have that treasure box? No, I don't. We can empty those two, though.
That's it. More machines I can override.
We got a skill point for that, which is good, because I actually wanted another one.
So, Hephaestus is the source of the Cauldron data intrusions? It's been forcing Cauldrons to make aggressive machines. Deadlier and deadlier year by year. Why? And what or who is Hephaestus? Another mystery to add to the list.
I was gonna try to maybe take these things out.
What have you given me?
This is my bridge. You're not allowed to use it. I made it. It's just for Aloys. And, like, people I like. Or machines I like. Which is notably a very small amount. Very small amount of machines. And I don't tend to like them for very long. But still. Okay, that's another cauldron down. This is looking a little busy. Actually, ooh, skill points, right. Strike from below, strong strike, strike plus, leader strike, double shot, triple shot, fighting back. I'm definitely not gonna do that. Call mounts might be interesting, just if I'm trying to get around. Machine repair, mount repair, dismount strike. I mean, it's either strong strike or call mount. And this is only for the silent strike and the variations thereof. It wouldn't actually up my melee otherwise at all. And it's only 15% for each one. I think I'm going to do call mount for now. And I'll regret it later. Oh. That wasn't the last cauldron, was it? Hold up. Hold up. We got the one here. None over there as far as I know. We got the one here. We got the one down here. We got the one here. Was that all of them? Damn. Okay. I don't know what to do then. Machines, campfires, merchants. We did the cauldrons. I've done all the tall necks. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to do the bandit camps. Start doing some of those. I have, let's see. I guess it's not going to count the ones I've already completed because I guess they're completed. So yeah, we can do that one and this one. So let's get the... Oh, I could go... maybe I'm going to go do the corrupted zone. Because this shit's going to drive me insane. Oh, I hope everyone's ready for this. It's not going to be fun. At least for me. It might be a riot for everyone else. Oh boy. Okay. So that's the corrupted zone. And it's 2 rock breakers. Which I have not fought yet. Like, I haven't fought a single rock breaker yet. I think they're sensitive to movement in the ground, so I still have to be super slow. I do not know how far away their sensing is. Oh boy. If I can get on the rocks in the middle, I might be relatively safe. Like, they can obviously also still see me as well, so I still gotta be, like, extra careful. They can also tunnel underground. I don't know if I can track them when they do that. That being said, they look like mudfish, and I think that's kind of cool. Okay. I'm gonna check my notebook, actually. Where are you? Here we go. Rock breaker. Sensitive to sound. This massive machine burrows underground and surfaces with devastating force. So its body's weak to freeze. And then the digging arms are weak to tear. And the exhaust porks are weak to everything. So, I mean, it should also just be weak. I know it says it's strong against fire. But yeah, it's... Okay, so it's weak against fire. Gosh, I wish I could get a good view.
Wire didn't hit too far.
Yeah, way too far. I know there's two as well. There's the other one. I was gonna say, I need to not slip off of this thing. They don't seem to have tracks I can follow. Also, they're very loud. Okay, let's see. What were you weak against? The claw's weak against tear. The fuel sack is weak against this. No, I want the exhaust port. You know what? We should set these up first.
Okay, that was too far.
What are you getting hurt by? Oh, it's okay, right, because they're corrupted, they'll attack other machines. And other machines will attack them, so maybe they'll just do my job for me. Shit, I did it again. I mean, they're not going to take down a rock breaker on their own, but they're definitely going to deal some damage. So I'll take that. In fact, maybe I can even help them out a little bit. Okay. Alright, it sees me. Does that mean the other one knows where I am too? Take that as a yes. I'm gonna tag this one instead. What? No, I need this. Here we go. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Did it just try to belly flop its teammate or whatever? Got your little pawsies. They're still having a field day over there. I do not mind. In fact, let's make a few more arrows. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there you are.
You're going down.
Oh, sorry, Snapmaw. God, it sounds like they're throwing up. Ugh. Like, oh, oh. Okay, now it's way over there. Somewhere. It's almost like anytime I hit it, it comes by just to say, stay out of this, and then goes back to fighting them. Which, like, maybe I should listen to it. Here, let's try this. I still want to get those things off of its back. I removed a component underground. Okay. Maybe I should just try to set it on fire. This seems to be taking a while. You know, if I can hit it. Not what I meant to do. Oh my god, stop doing that. How about this? There we go. Now burn. Even while you're underground. Although it might die underground, and I don't know if I can get its pieces if I do whatever. Oh no, not whatever, because I need pieces from this thing. Missymon's Digivolve into Hagurumon. Hell yeah. I wonder if I'll find an NPC that's like, hey, can you go take care of all the corrupted zones? And I'm gonna be all like, what corrupted zones? And they're gonna be like, oh, the ones plaguing the entire country. And I'll be like, better check again, Buster. Yeah, I hope that happens. Poor Watcher never stood a chance. Okay, let's go check the other one now. I was over here somewhere, right? Through all this metal debris. Oh, was that a... Oh, it was a fox. Poor little fox. I salute you. I kind of wish, and I'd probably regret saying this if it actually did happen, I kind of wish there was a possum machine where you killed it and then it wasn't actually dead. I'd probably actually hate that, but you know, fun to think about at least. That's what I was waiting for. What? I don't think I got the other one. Okay. Oh, cool. They have like solar panels on their back. I don't think I noticed that before. That's really neat.
I'd have to leave some.
I have too many mods again. Okay. These machines are just too good. Keep treating me too well. And then I keep getting luminous braiding. Yeah, that they do look really cool. The fact they're still twitching and moving I don't like much, but what is something else? Whatever. I do see a fire, so I'm gonna head towards that and save. Oh, this Michelle Walker's over there. Okay. Yeah, they can be nasty if they want to be. Cool, so that was the last corruption zone. Damn, new Animal Crossing looking fire. What's up, James? How you doing? I know, right? All these big metal villagers. Do you think they're into hardcore rock or no metal? I already screwed up the joke. Fuck. How's it going? Let's turn on those bandit camps. Set out over here. Okay, we're gonna save again, and we're gonna take out that bandit camp after I restock. Doing good, just chilling. Glad to hear it. We like just chilling. Hey, you guys not gonna take care of that bandit camp? Alright, we'll have fun with those chargers then, I guess. while I do the real work. Oh, there's a Thunderjaw too. No, I'm gonna try something funny. I don't think I hit it. There we go. Over this way. Oh, I am a menace. They're like, yes, we took down the 2 Chargers. It was a hard-fought battle, but we could do it. And I'm like, okay, but what about that guy? No, bud, you're supposed to come this way. Why are you climbing the mountain? I'm trying to get you to fight them. Because I thought it'd be funny. Get down here and fight them. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, there we go. Haha, yes, we won. Here's a Roborex. We took down 2 bulls. Okay, but what about a dinosaur? What are you fighting right now? Oh, there's some more spearmen over there. Okay.
Oh no! Thunderjaw!
Yeah, it sure is. Here, I'll help you guys out. Because I like you. And because I want the pieces. Oh, I missed. Okay, we got the back piece off. Stop moving. I don't think he can see me. What? It was not me. I take no responsibility for this. Where are your arms? Where are your tiny dino arms? Okay, well, I set it on fire. That's good. What done it again? What can I take off of you? What can I ruin today? And now I'm gonna stab it. I said stab it. Stab it. Okay. Do not fall off the cliff. That will be a game over for me. Alright, whatever. It's dead. Oh god, okay. No, I want your stuff before you fall off of there. Okay, now you can... Art. Paint me like one of your French machines. Oh, hey.
Got
Free
too much
stuff.
already.
Oh, well. I guess I can't use that. Ugh. All these health potions. Why don't you take any of them? Jeez. My antics caused 4 CPUs to die. Oh, that's kind of funny, but mostly sad. But mostly sad. He do be chillin'. That he do. That he do. Desert glass. Does that mean he was actually a bandit? 'Cause I've only found those on bandits so far.
Hot. Everything's sweating.
Honestly, Thunderdrop might be like the easiest big thing to take down, I feel like. Like, yeah, it's armed to the teeth, but like, as long as you stay out of sight and just Terra Blast everything off of it first, it's kind of harmless? Kind of. It's still a giant rampaging monster. But like, one you can usually deal with pretty easily. Okay, I am going to go and heal. Not heal, save. We're already healthy. I'm going to save, and now we're actually going to take out that bandit camp. For Charlie's morning kibble, we put some leftover meatloaf on it, and she gobbled it up. But when I refilled her bowl with dinner kibble, she went over to it, looked at it, then looked at me like, what the fuck is this shit? Hey, you're the one that fed her meatloaf and then expected her to not want meatloaf again. That's at least partially on you. I've seen Thunderjaws die fast. Yeah, they're big and they're scary looking, but like once you know what to do, it's kind of like whatevs. How did you not see me? I mean, I guess you did in the end. She's spoiled enough as is. It's amazing what a gajillion tripwires can do to a robot. I didn't even use any tripwires.
They've set up an alarm. Don't want them to use it.
Oh god, that is looks so disgusting
Alarm's
looking.
down.
Can I go through this whole camp without alerting anybody? Probably not, but I can try. What, did someone see me? Okay. I was gonna say, the music should not be getting that pumping unless someone saw me. Or saw another body, like one or the other.
There's people in those cages.
Guess that wasn't everybody. There are a bunch of Thunderjar farming tutorials on YouTube. Most of them are setting up a bunch of bombs, waiting for the Thunderjar to trigger it, and then slingshot spamming if it's still alive. Yeah, I think that's how I took down the first one, basically.
You're coming with me.
I like to tear every piece of it, and if I can get to the disc launcher, use that on it.
Hold on. I'll get you out.
Because shit is OP. Ah, there's one.
Calm.
I don't like hearing the flies buzzing around my head. Oh, I think they found one of the bodies. How about now? We done now? There we go. Yay! I did it without truly alerting anybody. Time for the final trial of Danganronpa. Let's go! Do it, pause. Find out whoever is guilty and or innocent. Make sure they regret their thing or did not regret their thing. I forget what the ending is kind of like right now.
Can't be too prepared.
First one. Yeah, because pause just got it on the Switch, if I am not mistaken. I know spoilers from throughout the series, but it's my first time actually playing it. I was actually watching the Game Grumps play through it, and I had seen the anime first, which I guess is a sin. But I didn't feel like playing all the games, so I was just like, I'll just check out the anime, that'll be enough. And like, I thought it was fine. Other people apparently don't think so, but I do.
Forget about traveling light.
No one touched that.
Sun willing, Abad will cleanse the land of his will and corruption.
No, stop doing that one. I know. I have too much. I can't carry it. I get it. Ryan said it was good separate from the games, but there's a few changes that were really odd that took him out of it. Fair. I should like rewatch the anime actually. But yeah, I was watching the Game Grumps play through 1 for a while, and they started 2, which I'm grateful for. I haven't been paying as much attention to it when I have the videos on though, and maybe I should fix that.
Don't let your guard down.
I won't, sir. Thank you. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I think I've looted everybody. Do we have a merchant here now? Interesting. We actually don't. A little upsetting, but okay. But yeah, like I knew I vaguely remembered the spoilers for the first game I was watching it through, so it wasn't like a pure experience, but like now that I'm watching them play 2, I haven't actually like I don't know anything about 2. I didn't even know which characters were from 2 when I started watching it. Okay, we do have 2 more bandit camps. One's up in the north, but I might take it out anyway. 2 is fun. 2 seems to be a good ride so far. I'm excited to play it too. Definitely interesting what they did with I guess I could say the first character that dies, because that's like, it's not a spoiler that characters die in Danganronpa, and if it is a spoiler then you don't know anything about Danganronpa. But yeah, like the first character that dies, they did it was interesting, is all I can say. Okay, we got another bandit camp full of heads that need arrows in them. Wouldn't you agree, sir? Oh, ma'am, sorry. You're right, my bad.
An alarm. Can't let them get to it.
Doesn't seem like anyone's around here now. So we should be able to turn it off no problem.
No calling in reinforcements.
I saw the red and I was like, how is someone all the way over there alerted to me? It's just a fire. I should take up archery. Just in case there's an apocalypse, you know?
Wash away the scent for now.
Seems like anytime there's a problem with society as a whole, you can just solve it with archery. Archery's fun. It looks fun. Though I've got numerous bruises from it. Pause, you're not supposed to get hit with the arrows. Because the rope can snap back quickly and hit your arm? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Such hype music. There we go. Also, why is Aloy holding the bow sideways? 'Cause it's cool? I don't know. Also, it's probably because I'm trying to stay low. Since I'm sneaking right now.
Fight or run.
Let's get him.
No one else seems as interested in fighting as that lady did. Good for me, though.
There, the bandits' captives.
Well, I'm not going 2 for 2 on stealth missions today. But I think that's okay. I literally cannot see those two.
They're giving up.
Ah. I was like, where are they? Also, is there a leader? I don't remember there being a leader. I wish when you tracked a target, it actually, like, highlighted them. Like when you use your focus. Got him. There we go. Go me. New side quest, cause for concern, farewell. Oh. You don't have anything new for me that I don't already have. I still don't have another charger heart, so I can't get that yet, but that's okay. Because I like don't use anything other than stealth gear. Alright. I got 2 skill points, but I need a minimum of 3. What did I get in here? Rockbreaker lens. And what else? Oh, here we go. Snot Maw lens.
Soon enough.
I gotta go back in here. I gotta go get everything.
Protect the people of Sunfall. We all know our army can destroy them.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
What? Who are you talking to? That's kind of rude, Aloy, not gonna lie. Have you got anything better to do? Say that right to the Carja guard's face. I can't believe it. Got it. I was gonna say, was there another one over here?
Hard every day. Sleep like a rock every night.
I guess that's mostly everything, probably. I guess I missed one over here at least. Oh, ancient debris. Thank you. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Well, for the sake of doing all of them, I think I'm gonna head up here and grab that one. Plus, if it's near those tide pools, maybe I can get more of those pigments that that lady wants. Oh, is this oh!
Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Beautiful. How big you must have been. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you disappeared?
Yeah, so I stumbled upon this place while I was playing off stream, and I didn't really check it out until now.
Visitor centers a bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Oh. Here's the text if you'd like to read it, I guess. Is this, I mean, this is more for the VOD, I suppose. But, like, here it is. If you want to go ahead and pause the VOD and read that. Oh, there's supposed to be a bear there. Hello.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, yes. Hello, Oh, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have. You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me, but surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
Okay.
Got another one for your collection, Enjuk.
Oh, well, I do seem to have one that I can turn in. I don't know where I got it, but I have it. So there we go. Ooh, we got maps. We got maps.
Thank you, Aloy. Hunter or quarry, furred or feathered, so much to learn. And how striking you look upon your pedestal.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
Fantastic. I didn't know I could get treasure maps for this area, but thank God I can. Echo shells, blaze, metal shards, bunch of stuff, a bunch more stuff. Shit. I'm out of space for mods again. Blue gleam, irregular ancient charm, and a weapon coil I also cannot use. That I will probably end up selling as well because it is only green. Oh wow, I'm actually full up on like mostly good mods. Maybe it is time I just start selling the blues off, just no matter what they have. I'm only gonna hold on to 3. Actually, there's another one that I might be maybe getting. We're just gonna indiscriminately sell the blue ones. Because even if they have like a few enhancements on them, I still want that primary one usually, if that's what I'm looking for. It's probably very silly to do, but I really wanted to get those out of there. Okay, so now we have our map. Actually, can I sell? Let's see. What was this again? Health boost potion and resist shock potion. Health boost and resist shock. Whoops.
Back again, Enjuk. That's all for now.
Until next time.
Oh, I guess I could have left this one here in case I need it later. Although I know I can never use the health boost ones, even though I probably should start. Hold on. I'm gonna do another save, and then we're gonna head for that bandit camp. What time is it? It's only 6. I've only been going for 2 hours. Let's, yeah, max that out. Owl. I guess I need to put collectibles back on the map. Pigment. Didn't know you were there. Okay, I might just try to move it then. Pigment, pigment, oh how I love the pigment. God, where are you? Shit. Oh, it's right here. Pigment, thank you. I guess I juked him. Oh, there's the bandit camp. I was gonna be like, wait, where did it go? Okay, we have a moment to breathe. So I'm gonna do just that. Shame to leave those behind, but whatever. Yeah, bye.
For later.
That poor tall neck there. Level 30. I am level, what, 42? 43? Sounds good. You got a pigment, which is now crossed off there. Ooh, that's actually a lot of a set. I think I might do the same thing here where I go, I'm just going to go collect all of these. And I'll just turn them in when we're done. Unless they're like near something that needs to be completed on stream. Even then, I might still grab them. We'll see. Come on. There we go. Wish I could climb that and just get like an eagle eye view. Why is it the intense music? Did I don't think I startled anybody.
Their helmets are as thick as machine plating.
We don't rally. We're trapped.
I clipped her hand and killed her.
She's still here?
Stop moving.
This one'll hurt.
That took me longer than it should have.
They're leaving. That's an alarm. Would make enough noise to bring in more.
What's an alarm? Where? Oh, over there. Okay. Fairly certain there's more around here still, but I think I'm okay to go and take care of this really quickly.
There. Keep this quiet.
What else is in here? Shock trap. Okay. %. I should have been farming for medicine here. That was way more than 24. Might just be those two left. Those 3 left.
You're not gonna be the one to stop me.
There we go. Is that not everybody? Who's left now?
Full already. I can't feel much of anything in this.
Place is deserted. I guess I'll go check that side. There's still a guard up in that tower. Like, what's going on? No, I shot that one down too. Doesn't help much that I can hardly see anything in the snow. But even with my focus, it's not doing me any good. If anyone sees something I missed, please let me know.
Saving these for the trail.
or if anyone knows what's going on. Guess fill up on all that. Bandit camps, this one. Kill the bandit leader. Did I not already do that? I'm just gonna follow this until it leads me to a leader, I suppose. You know, saying I'm running away from it. Oh. Okay. Oh, that looks fun.
Smells peaceful. I hate peace. A lot of people die peacefully. Not me. I got a feeling. Search the camp. You missed a spot big enough for a trampler! Get out there, turn over every rock, see what comes crawling out!
Take this!
Bet you won't like this. You and me know, buddy. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't like this. Uh-oh. Fuck. I should have been using health potions.
Get out there, turn over every rock, see what comes crawling out! Call that a search? Glad I don't pay you large skulls a retainer.
Something over there? There's someone here. Stand sharp. Time. Let's see how much of a mess you make. Sun's gonna shine right through you when I'm done.
That's not working out too well.
For you.
The Oseram's fire weapon. Could come in handy.
We stole his weapon. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, well, I also have skill points to spend. I said I wanted to do strong strike or mount last time, and I think because we got mount, I might as well do strong strike. Let's see, grab all that, and we have the Fire Forge and Squirrel Skin. Why did he have squirrel skin on him? Okay, well, Fire Forge looses a powerful flamethrower attack within a short range, dealing high fire damage severity. Ugh, can't be modified, excuse me. I need owl bones. Owl bones. I guess we'll max that out. Now I got a tutorial for the Fire Forge. Cool. Well,
could hold this little corner of the cut forever. And then you came along.
hold on. Don't walk through my bombs. It's a bad idea. I mean, you actually won't take any damage, but like, still.
We meet again.
Hell yeah, rock.
Save these for the trail.
Okay, hello. I can just buy Fire Forges now. Cool. And that's what Scorcher lenses are for. Okay, but I have one already, so. I was gonna say, if there's nothing up here for me to grab, that's gonna be a little disappointing. If anything, there should be stuff down there for me to grab too. Ooh, purple. I will take all of that. And I probably have to go through all my shit again. No, stop. There we go. Blue gleam too. Nice. A summons from the claim. There we go. It's on screen for a second, so y'all can enjoy it. Okay. If you didn't get to read all of it, it will be up on my VOD in 2 days, hopefully. Alright, so I think that's all of the bandit camps that are at least currently available. All this collection stuff I've got to go do now, so that's fun. What time is it? It's only 6:30. What say we turn on new missions? I don't need cauldrons. I don't really need settlement. Well, we'll turn settlements on. And ruins. And control towers. And merchants. So I shouldn't really need merchants right now. So that's fine. Let's see. Here we go. That's the one I want. We're gonna go do this side mission real quick. Because, like I said, I accidentally ran into it. And I should probably get it done now. No, excuse me. Oh, here we go. That's what I wanted. Now drop to the ground. Or die up there. That's fine too, I guess. I don't need that mod anyway. Oh, it fell down here just for me. Thank you. I'll take that. Shit. There we go.
Judgment burns.
Sure heckin' does. Oh my god, there's more.
Farewell, fool.
Alright, let's see if this will work. If I hit it, it'd be great. Alright, sure. Yes, run into place. Run to exactly where you need to be for me to talk to you.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore. Seems like they're coming from upriver. I could track them back to the source, but if more come here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Okay. We will find where the Glinthawks are coming from. I do kind of want to talk to Nil, though. Because he might be like, oh, good job. You did all the bandit camps. That's great. Or he might just take over a bandit camp that I've already taken over and been like, haha, now you must defeat me, the ultimate bandit. We'll see. I am getting kind of sleepy, though, so... Maybe just these last two, like this and the Glinthawks thing, and then maybe we'll call it a day. Oh, that's you right there. Hello.
It's so bittersweet. Like a smile with bloody teeth.
Gross.
What's the matter? You look disappointed.
Oh, the bandit plans are gone. I hear another turned back at the southern plains. Just at a sniff of the legend we carved.
That's what all this bloodshed was for. To end the bandit threat.
But now there's nothing left to kill. Unless... No.
I guess this is our last farewell.
After all we've been through, this isn't the place for that. There's a mesa south of Meridian with a view of the spear shafts. Meet me there.
Oh, no. Don't try to kill me. Please. That would be really rude. Although I did just get a flamethrower, that might help. These are Karja.
Yeah, this is useful.
You want to, I mean, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at free stuff, but like, you want to tell me what's going on, man?
Nil, I did wonder on my way here, well, if you were luring me into an ambush.
Where's the fun in that? Some bandit sprawl would never have done for our arena. But this, much better. There's a sense of drama. So, what do you say? How about we try to kill each other?
No. We're gonna decline. I don't think my Aloy would want to do that.
That you think of me this way, but I don't want to kill you.
Don't be hasty. When it's life against death, hunter against hunter, I know it'll come to you.
Is that really what you want, Nil? You know, I don't think you have a death wish. What you have might be worse, but I see there might be a need for you in this world.
I don't understand.
I won't fight you. That's my decision. You can respect it, or try to shoot me in the back as I go.
Then it's over. Your last arrow is the cruelest.
I'm sorry, man.
It's true, I offered you the choice, but my heart is broken. It's true, I offered you the
I'm sorry, dude. Just, you know, I'm not gonna kill you. I certainly don't want you to kill me. So, like, I'm sorry. Let's see. That's a Lin, which we gotta do eventually. Here we go. Ooh, that's a fire I don't have yet. Let's go check it out. You can upgrade your spear by adding modifications into its slots, just like weapons and outfits. So maybe I didn't upgrade my spear in the base game when I played it originally. Maybe I just thought I did. Uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna head down the road. You can already see Glinthawk. I should probably fill out my arrows. So how do I guess I just call for one. Alright, bud. You wait right there. I'm never coming back for that one. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no wonder. Surprised we're not dealing with a bunch of scrappers as well. There's a box here. And some platforms. So is this some sort of trap for them or something that they kept getting led into? That's a lot of stuff to not be able to... Oh, fly in my ear again. I hate it. Surprised it was just a 2 and not like 20. Again, not that I'm complaining.
Whoever did this must have left track. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow. Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
Well, I mean, like... Yeah, it's wasteful. Like, do not get me wrong. They should have been, like, using every part or disposing of them properly. But, like, who's to say how people hunt machines, you know? As long as it gets done.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
You need
I'm sorry
Snapmaw
about
hearts
that,
specifically, and
but
not just
Glinthawks
more
are
shards?
attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
We've been harvesting Snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt.
It's yours,
and
dude.
save our home.
If I get the last heart, do you promise to stay away?
I should have one on me, I
It's a
think.
good deal. Yabasha took a hard hit with that last one. Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once only. Stay here till I get back.
Did you get the heart already?
Not yet.
Well, we're not leaving without it.
I guess I don't have one on me. Yeah, I'm not seeing one. Okay. Honestly, it is almost 7. I think dinner's ready. Oh, but it's right there, so I guess I can go do that. Uh-huh. Plus, Snap-on shouldn't be too hard to fight, so... yeah, did not mean to fall that far down, so... Also, it is boiling hot in my room right now, and I do not care for it. I should Terra Blast it first.
Well, here I am.
Okay, maybe this first one will have it for me. I'm wondering if these ones have like an increased odds of giving it out since it is required for a quest. No, it seems like at best it has a lens. Okay.
Got it. Now to bring this back to those hunters.
I guess it did give me one. Yeah, I might as well collect all my spoils while I'm here. Go away, Ravager.
That's it. I'm already gone.
Okay, can I fast travel here? Cool. Save me like a minute. Tops. I wonder if that quest would have auto-completed if I just had one on me.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good.
Until you need more
That
seeds.
way.
Aloy. Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course she was.
Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Why is there not a fire outside the lodge? It feels like there should be a fire outside the lodge. Hmm. Boom, boom. Chika. Alright, we'll go turn this in and see if I can just like start accepting quests or whatever now.
See for yourself. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
I think maybe I can do those while I'm not streaming too, just to get some extra points and materials and whatnot. I got talk to him. Ugh.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage.
And you?
This is beneath even you, Talana.
You're covered
she has
in
fulfilled the requirements.
dead machine
Sun King Avad
parts.
declared
I'm
the
not.
lodge should be open to all. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it will bring ruin to the lodge, so be it.
Ugh.
Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Redmaw.
I'm gonna go take that. Show me where Redmaw is. I want to make his day terrible.
This is a good day.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
But can I do it?
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the lodge. My father and brother were both hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis.
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why do you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy
What,
hunt?
more?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Redmaw backwards is Whamder. That is all.
What can I do for you today?
What do you want with
you hunters?
Oh
and
no, I need to
badges.
do the...
Yeah, I can give... How are the trials?
I'm a little short.
No problem.
Right, I need to actually like go and earn them. Cool. Gather a Stormbird trophy and a Thunderjaw trophy. Doesn't matter that I took down a bunch of them already. It seems like they have very specific places they want me to do it. So, I think I'm going to call it here for today. Let me just go and save real quick first.
Would you like to buy something today?
What's today? Friday? Should be Friday. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming so early. Of course it's Friday. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Let's just check something real quick. Okie dokie. Thank you for being here. If you're here, I appreciate it. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning. I think I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Shield. I think. But there's gonna be a twist to it. It's not a Nuzlocke, it's not a randomizer, but it's gonna be a little bit of a twist. So, that being said, I am doing D&D tonight. So we are going to be... Oh, hold on. We're going to be raiding Spooky. I'm going to be playing D&D with them on their stream. Please come by and say hello. And maybe you'll get to see Captain Servich do his thing tonight. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So, that's it. I'll see you all in a bit, hopefully, or tomorrow morning, or next week for more Horizon Zero Dawn if you can't make it to those other two streams. Have a good one.